Well, Danny, another victory. How do you reflect on that one?
Yeah, an important win, as they all are. I think Burton is always a tough place to come, particularly when they have a new manager and they kind of get that new manager's bounce. We knew that they would play with an added energy and intensity, which I think that they did, and we knew that we would have to be really determined and really resolute, which I thought we were, but then still try to have that personality on the ball to be able to to have enough good moments to be able to win the game. And we won 2-0. It could have been 3-0. I think Danny Cowley's goal is a soft one to be disallowed. But having said that, I thought the officials were very good tonight.
These types of games are always going to be some of the most toughest in the season. So how important does that make today?
Yeah, absolutely. The away performances, I think, if you want to be a successful team, ultimately always define you. I'm always interested in how my attacking players play away from home, and Owen Dale, particularly today, gave us a real spark. And sometimes you need that. You need some really consistent performances on one player to give you that little bit extra, and that little added stimulus. And I thought we did that tonight. And yeah, I thought there were some good performances. I thought Tom and Marlon did very well in midfield, and the two centre halves I thought were excellent. Headed everything that come their way. It's never an easy game against Burton. They very direct. They put a lot of balls in your box, ask a lot of questions, and I thought, a little bit of a makeshift back four with obviously with no Joe Rafferty. But yeah, I thought them and obviously Josh Griffiths did really well, and it's another clean sheet for us.
Yeah, let's talk about Conor Ogilvy back in the side after almost 2 weeks away and filling in at right back, which he's never done before.
No, but he's a very experienced player, and he's a top player, and top players can play in different positions. And we obviously had a choice between him and Zach. Zach is obviously just starting his career, probably hasn't seen these type of games before, particularly the nature of them and the style of the opponent. And we know Conor's lived this game many times before, and we just felt today against this opponent that was the right call. And the fact that he was able to combine with Marlon to create the first goal, I think says everything about Conor. If anyone knows what he's gone through in this last 2 weeks, it's not been straightforward for him or his partner Elle and a little baby. But the good news is the baby's now out of hospital and he's now well. And for him to play out of position and show the professionalism he did says everything about Conor as a boy.
Arguably a game of two halves. What was your message at the break to the players?
Well, I thought the first 15 minutes we started really well. We had lots of opportunity. Dane looked like he was going to get in at every moment. We kept getting him in the 1v1 moment, and just wasn't quite able to find the important first goal. And then I thought after that the game lost its rhythm. Lots of restarts. It's very hard to find rhythm here against Burton. They take their right back takes France from both sides of the pitch. Can never quite get the ball on the pitch. So it was tough, and we were a bit frustrated at half time. But we were able to keep our emotional control, make a few tweaks, and we come out second half. And we also knew that they would over try in the first half and play with that incredible energy and intensity that they did. But we knew that would drop, and when it did, we would be able to find a moment extra and then find the space, and then hope to exploit the space, which we were able to.
And just finally, the fans, so many packed in that away end over there on a Tuesday night, all the way to Burton. How much of a part did they play in the victory tonight?
Oh, always. Just incredible. I was really pleased for them because we were here a year ago, and I can really feel like I remember sitting in that change room and felt like we'd let them down after that game. I'm really disappointed with the way that we lost that game that night. And a year on, we spoke about it today with the group, and I think we've come a long way as a football club. I looked around the dressing room before the game. I know what the qualities you need to be able to win these games, and you need to be really determined and really resolute. And we've got a lot of players in that changing room that have those characteristics in abundance, and that served us well tonight and will serve us well going forward.
How much did the noise help spur the players on as well?
Yeah, I just thought they were excellent. They were brilliant. I thought they were brilliant. I thought the whole stadium was brilliant in observing the minute of silence for the Queen, and then God Save the King. It was I thought it was a really fitting tribute. So I thought they were brilliant then, and then the way they support the team is just unique, incredible. They were brilliant, and a couple of the boys said it at half time. We're kicking towards the supporters now, and it just kind of gives us that extra impetus, which yeah, proved to be the difference.